Hey, what's going on everybody? Mqzuba here. And in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a 4-color control deck for standard best of 1. So it's the last 2 weeks before rotation, standard's kind of stale. The last video I did was on Is It Prowess in standard 2021, but I really don't enjoy that format. It's pretty much just adventures over and over and over again, and after seeing all the Zendikar leaks, there are going to be adventures, but at least we're going to have other things to play in standard. So I'm just going to ride out the end of this format. For now, I think it's more enjoyable despite all the aggression in Best of 1, which we're always going to have. And Sultai, I don't think these decks are particularly problematic or unbeatable or as oppressive as adventures are in Standard 2021. So we'll get into the list. It's just a 4-color control deck, something spicier, not quite Esper, not quite Jeskai, something in the middle. So we'll get into it. 2 Heartless Act, early removal. I prefer it over Eliminate because I'm not worried about running into Narsets as much. 2 Agonizing Remorse because we have a ton of creature removal and we want to have game against Sultai and other control decks. 2 Fae of Wishes, early blocker, and the Wishboard. You guys see this in a lot of best of 1 controlling mid-range strategies. We'll get into the Wishboard. Light of Hope, Stay Alive, blow up an enchantment. Hand Hate, blow up an aggressive red creature. Lock down the yard. You got an Aether Gust. Negate. I run 1 Negate because the mana is tricky. It is a 4-color deck. Sometimes you don't have the mana to hold open Veto. So 1 Veto, 1 Negate. And besides, Counter Magic isn't too common. Noxious Grasp, Color Hoser, Elder Spell. Blow up the opponent's walkers, or basically try to ultimate your Bolus. Shatter, just a spare board wipe. Jace, don't deck yourself. ETG, gain some life, get a blocker. This against any sort of super heavy spells deck, and spare Ugin. One thing that we get is the combo with Narset and ECD, where we get to discard our walkers like Ugin and Nicol Bolas to be able to reanimate them with ECD. Also, Fae of Wishes discard on upkeep. You can discard your walkers, bounce to the hand, and get an ECD trigger. Just something to take note of. We'll see if that comes into play today. Alright, moving on to the 3 drops, 3 Narsets. Y'all know Narset, 3 Oath of Kai, and 3 Deafening Clarion. One of the red cards we splash in a Espery-based deck. Just another board wipe, better than Shatter, or I mean, not exactly better, but you guys know how it is. 3 mana board wipe is really good. Extinction Event, because whatever we blew up here, we can just exile the rest. Narset, solid control planeswalker. The whole deck's kind of built around it. In 3 colors is rough for Bolus, that's why I only have 2. But ideally you're discarding it off Narset to blow something up and then reanimating it with ECD, as I mentioned before. 3 Shark Typhoon, control mirror Wincon, Sultai ramp Wincon, and it's a expensive CMC spell for Narset. 1 Ugin for the same reasons, and we aren't any sort of rampy deck, so casting an Ugin can be a little difficult. I decided that I don't want to see it that often, and if I want another one, it's in the Wishboard. 27 land, because you want to make sure you get to 5 mana pretty consistently every game. Worst case, Narset can ramp you, and I'm not running anything like Birth of Miletes because we don't want to run too many planes because of a 4-color mana base. So yeah, everybody, now that I've introduced the deck, it will be in the description down below, and let's get into some games. Okay, wow, look at this. No thank you. Oh, that's better. At least we have 3 of our... No, we have all our colors, just not in the quantities that we need them. We put back the Bolus because, well, we are far away from casting it. Okay. Well, that's double blue. That's really good. And as long as we keep hitting land, we should be okay. Our cards are pretty powerful. Okay, Teamer. Looking like adventures. So... If I play Narset minus it... I think I play Narset here. Ooh, alright. We already have a board wipe. Well, yeah, I think we grab the... This is interesting. Let's grab the Hand Hate. Try to tag a Escape to the Wilds. before it has time to resolve. Beanstalk Giant. Cool. So that's like a next turn kind of thing.
And ill-refined.
Narset on 2 means that it Bone Crusher Giant deals with it. But I think we do hit them with the Remorse here. Exactly for that reason. And the reason I minus the Narset was to play around Borrower. So we leave the Narset on 1 so the Innkeeper can't attack it down. Glad I called the escape. So if the opponent wants to bounce the Narset and then, like, that's fine. I didn't think so.
You cannot see your folly.
Opponent slowly but surely picking at it. And they can flash in the Borrower here to draw a card, but that means they wouldn't have hit the other side of it. So, I mean, it's all in all a fine trade. Get down tap land. And if the opponent kills the Narset, we gain some life. And we have it in the yard for ECD.
I must train harder.
What you got? Alright, hard cast the Beanstalk Giant. We take these. ECD it. Play the Triumph. I could have held that, but I do think that since their play was play a Beanstalk Giant, they might slam another one, making our play odd. We'll call odd with the Extinction Event. Or going face, that's fine. Make sure we hit odd. Yep. Passage go. Passage will hold priority. So maybe it would have been good to hold the cycling land. There's an Innkeeper, so if the opponent has any other adventure creatures, now's the time. Clover, and it's not looking like they found anything. Alright. Narset comes back. Tick it down. I will gladly take a Shark Typhoon, which incentivizes me to play my land. And let's see what the opponent does. We don't worry about the Innkeeper right now because we can... Well, if they cast the adventure creature, then Narset hoses it. Alright, am I ever going to need double red? I already have it. I think I just grab more black because we run Bolus. Mana check, we have... Alright, so 6/6 Shark it is. Borrower sets us back pretty far. Okay. We'll take that. Well, let's minus because Clover deals with both regardless. Narset is pretty good, but It's either Narset or the Typhoon. Let's go for the Typhoon. Get deeper into the deck. Play this. Lifelink Shark. And shock this in case we do want to make a Shark at end phase, which we probably do. And the opponent scoops it up. Borrower would have been annoying, but we can still recover from that. Alright, yeah, that seems good. No play on until turn 3, but our turn 4 plays are really solid. And against aggro, at least we'll be able to gain life and catch up. Alright, well, ECD's good, but we are going to need to start hitting land drops. The 4th one is crucial. Alright, looking like Gruul. Gruul do nothing. Bone Crusher Giant. Cycles Godzilla. Alright, I respect it. So, jank against slightly less jank. Oh, that's the second trigger. That's slightly scary. Okay. But no land drop. And let's get Narset down. Gain the life. No problem there. We've hit our land drops. Okay, the opponent has hit 3 Godzillas. I think it's on the 4th one they get it. Yep. And no doubt. Okay, if I add this amount only to cast a non-creature spell. So, since they haven't done anything, and I don't think they're going to be able to remove it, I think I just hardcast the Shark Typhoon. Like, they're on 3 mana facing a Planeswalker and a Shark Typhoon. Uro, sure. Okay. And opponent still doesn't do anything. I can -4 the emblem. It might be worth doing it, or this Narset might literally be worth saving. Yeah, let's -4 emblem. Go phase with the extinction event. Let's beat the beatdown. We got Shark Typhoon, we have board wipes. Oops, sorry. Meant to target face. Yep. Let's go. Opponent can probably punish us eventually with an Ugin, but they're very far off it. And, alright. So, let's attack. I can slam another Typhoon. I think that's greedy. I think I just cycle this one. I mean, I can say punished, but again, not that punished. Opponent struggling to hit their land drops. This looks like some sort of weird teamer control ramp pile. Wonder how many lands they run. QQ. We have 4. Make a 4/4 shark. More land, that's fine. And another oath. Well, we certainly have mana advantage. Alright. Opponent does nothing. Let's say go. Hold up another Shark Typhoon. Okay, they make their own shark. Trying to hit land drops. Their other option was flashing the Borrower to trade with this one. Which, we're fine with that trade. Opponent did do a lot of cycling in the beginning of the game. I wonder if they kept the one-lander. Ooh. Okay. I was gonna say, going down at 6 is risky, facing a Shark and an Oath of Kaya. Back up to 9. Gotta remember Narset Emblem. So I think I might just be able to kill them because Oath of Kaya is 5. Okay, we'll do the math in a second. Grab a Swamp. This one will be 5 since the other one was 4. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely lethal. Besides just casting. So I have plenty of options. I can Oath of Kaya down the Shark, attack face. This does 2 extra. This does another 2 extra. This burns them for 2 and I get to see what they have in hand. Yeah, we were very much so at the advantage. Alright, look at this hand. Well, we have all our colors, got a nice little 2/3 if we're against control. Or like, yep, ramp. We have Narset. Excellent draw. Let's get into it. All the beautiful 4-color nonsense. Okay, Lucky Clover, here we go again. Just beat 2 teamer players. I mean, one of them was Adventures, one of them was some sort of jank ramp control thing. And yeah, I was going to say, if they're on Beanstalk Giant right now, we are in trouble. They have the best draw, which is turn 2 Clover, turn 3 Beanstalk Giant. Sorry about that. Just had some noise in the background there. Okay. So, I mean, we can cast the Narset. And I think we... Okay, did we Heartless Act here? No. There's other Narset. So... I didn't even... Hold up, I was gonna Clarion. We'll cast this one, minus it. He can tick it down to 1, which is fine. Oh, that's fairly conclusive. We will be grabbing 4 mana Narset. Oh, at least we were on the... Wait, no, we weren't even on the play. Oh, into Fae of Wishes. The value is just disgusting. Like, our hand was good. Their hand was nuts. The only thing they're missing is an Innkeeper. Okay, well, if they tap out for Nissa, at least we can ECD them.
Fury will only lead you astray.
Oh, there's Bolus. I can get Narset ticking. I don't know how good that is. I don't know if my opponent is just going to slam a bunch of adventure creatures, if they're going for a casual draw 5, or if they're going for the Nissa. So I think I play proactively, get the Ancient Way down, and plus it. The opponent can take it out, but it is their whole turn of playing Nissa, animating a land and attacking it. Well, I guess they'll be left. Yeah. Okay. So they animate the land, and they can spend their whole turn attacking down Narset of the Ancient Way, which, I mean, their mana advantage turns this into like a huge tempo advantage, but at least we have ECD for the Nissa, and next turn we can clean up these dorks with a Deafening Clarion. ECD will reanimate one of the Narsets. And even though they got this huge ramp turn, they missed a land drop, which is crucial.
I shall miss your company.
If we can Deafening Clarion them and they don't hit a land drop this turn, they are going to be really low on mana. Which right now, it is definitely a war of mana. Like, the opponent has seemingly infinite options. And they do hit 2 lands off that. That's really good. That actually kind of hurts. Like, I was hoping they wouldn't hit any mana. Oh, well. At least ECD tax will be a thing. Let's go blue. Oh no, we have to tap this way. I was gonna say, let's hold up mana. That makes it look like we could have a veto. Take both of these out. And see, it's a bit more awkward because they are under ECD tax. Like, it'll cost them 5 mana to ramp with Beanstalk Giant. Oh, they top deck another land. Okay. Innkeeper. If they don't cast a creature right now, I will blow it up. I don't want them drawing more cards than they already have. We are definitely playing from behind here. Our cards are trying to get as much value as they can, but look at this pile. Okay, second Innkeeper. So I'm wondering, how much mana do they have? They have 5, and then they can turn it into 2. Yeah, I think I just, well, their play cards is odd. Okay, let's see what they do. Brazen Borrower, draw 2 cards. And then, what, cast Fae of Wishes, draw 2 cards? Oh, it's disgusting. Maybe I should have Heartless Acted it. Okay. The card advantage is absurd. Like, maybe that was a mistake. I thought they were going to try to ramp. I didn't think that just hard casting a borrower was what they were gonna do with their mana. And the Fae. Okay. I figured that was coming. So the opponent has infinite resources. There's no way to get around that. I will blow up the Fae of Wishes, which already replaced itself. Opponent loses a bunch of cards. And we can, yeah, we grab 3 mana in our set. Put that glorious loyalty counter on it. Let's take it down, see what we find. Event. I think I want more instant speed interaction. And I can Clarion here and hold up a Heartless Act. I think that's fine. I don't know how, like, I think Extinction Event's gonna be pretty good. They have big creatures. And Heartless Acting the Fae, it would have died to Clarion anyways. Rada. Oh, that's a card. And they get value from it, no doubt. So that's 2 Innkeepers down. Cast the Lovestruck Beast, sure. No other plays for the opponent. I guess we'll take out the Rada. Which already got them value. I might just remind you guys. Alright, this is getting a bit awkward, not hitting our land drop, and we found 4 Extinction Events so far. I think hitting our land is really important here. We want to be able to get Bolus. So let's get Narset down. And minus her. Draw a card. Alright, other Narset. Let's go for this. It's not the best use of our mana, but it gets us through the deck. And keep other Narset on 4 loyalty. Instant speed adventure stuff. Hardcast Borrower. I would have definitely gone for the bounce. It tempos us really, really hard. Okay. Opponent not a fan of 4 mana in our set. And they have the other Innkeeper, no doubt. Draws a card off the beast. Game of infinite resources. Oh, it's rough. Okay, we don't hit our land again. But at least I can -2. Draw. No, I have to. I think I have to keep this on the board. Let's go for it. Name that beautiful odd. Get rid of the opponent's entire board. We do run 27 lands, like we shouldn't be hitting, not like missing this many land drops. Alright, opponent ramps. 29 cards in the library. How many Fays did we deal with? Because Fae is just 1, okay. Beanstalk Giant, no doubt. Big card. Uh-huh. Oh, can't cast that. Might as well. Well, I can use it to draw. Or add mana. Let's see, let's play the Narset. This could have been a mistake. I maybe should have plussed first. Minus here. Oath. Well. Let's hit the 1/1. And draw a card here. I'm not planning on bolting anything, I just Yeah, decline. I just want to get further through my deck in case the opponent wants to attack any of my walkers with the Beanstalk Giant. Alright, they keep hitting land drops, grow the Beanstalk Giant, sure. That's another thing, if we don't play the Oath of Kai, we would have just been dead to a... Well, we're dead to a Bone Crusher Giant. Which they have. Oh, this opponent, man. Do the actual nuts. Turns out that even in the current standard queue, you still can't get away from Teamer Adventures. Okay, opponent going first, no white mana, but I think we still keep this. I'll say it. Alright, we have all the cards, we just need to draw the white mana. Hello. It is one of our most represented sources in the deck. Alright, opponent on the play, Pridemate into... And we draw 3 of our 4 basics, no doubt. Daxos. Blow up the Daxos. Take 4. And the Pridemate officially grows out of range. Oh, we find our white mana a little late. But if the opponent can only gain 1 more life, then we... Okay, that doesn't gain life. But they hold the protection from the Alseid open. Alright. I think the play is Clarion. They can sack the Alseid to give the Hawk protection. I don't like any of this. This is all bad. It's all very, very bad. Let's cast Narset. On a play versus on the draw would have made a huge difference in this game.
Honor the past by bringing its traditions into the future.
Alright, let's minus it. Oh. Okay, that's a mistake on the opponent. That's awfully cocky. So I can discard other Narset, or I can discard ECD. I think ECD has targets. I mean, I definitely want to ping down the Hawk now and punish my opponent. I think it is second Narset. Okay. Let's blow up the Hawk. We have, if the opponent goes face, we have the potential to be on 6 mana this turn. Which is enough for the Clarion and the Oath. Oh, and they go face. They are about to get very punished. Okay, let's make sure I don't get auto-tapped out. Okay, I'm gonna need double white. So, we'll grab white.
To open your mind, you must first open the heart.
Okay, 3 damage to the target here. Alright, now I need... Okay, I have all my colors. I'm just super paranoid about getting the wrong lands. White, black, yeah, okay. Grab the plains. And Oath of Kaya, the Pridemate. And we are back into this game. Let's go. The opponent got super punished for not taking out my Narset. I couldn't have made that play otherwise. Alright. Tap for Heliod, you'd love to see it. Let's ECD that. Which is why I didn't discard it in the first place. Grab some life and some mana. Play tap land because we might cycle the Triome later. We flooded a little bit. Charming Prince. Wants to scry or gain life? Scry. I don't blame him. I don't think there's any way that we lose this game. Aside from like literally not drawing more action forever. That is certainly more action. Okay. So what do I need to cast you? I need one more black source, no doubt. Let's... we're okay. Let's minus. Use this to take out the Prince. The Alseid can be annoying. Pardon me, but the Prince attacks down this Narset. Oof, those are cards. Okay. I guess just the Heartless Act, right? Keep him on absolutely empty. Yeah. And with the Bolus coming back next turn, yeah, the opponent was out of that game after the Linden Pridemate turn. Alright. Well, Fae of Wishes to victory, I guess. Haven't drawn a Fae in any of the games I've played. This game we draw 2 of them. Right in our opening hand. Green. Pelt Collector. Okay. And they have a Stonecoil Serpent. You can tell from the stick. But I'm pretty sure that's just common knowledge by now. Yeah. You look at that Pelt Collector. Nice. Clarion will probably be good. We definitely play out the 1/4 here. Prevent some damage. Okay, and they don't go for the Serpent, which is important because it doesn't die to Clarion. Red, white, perfect. Let's go low board wipe. Give the Fae some lifelink. Get in there, because it heals us. And 3/3 Stonecoil. I mean, if that's the play, then I'm super happy. Scoos. That is more frustrating. Okay. This deck is really reliant on Narset basically discarding stuff and getting it back with ECD, so I'm going to get rid of that Ooze with a Narset minus. The question is, do we discard the Fae or the Shark Typhoon? The Typhoon gets us another card deeper and can hit something bigger. Actually, no, this can grow. We definitely have to discard the Typhoon. Because, well, I'm pretty sure it'll just count the creature cost of the Fae. No attacks. We have time. And Questing Beast. I'm honestly not surprised. I was just about to say, well, we can't block a Questing Beast. And lo and behold, it shows up. Okay. ECD. I think we just still have only the Narset of the Ancient Way. I mean, I don't think we get punished for attacking with the Beast, the Fae. It's not mono red. And here you go for your Stonecoil Serpent. Let's use Granted. See what we can cook up. Target creature sacrifices an artifact. That might be it. Destruct an enchantment? No. Yeah, so we grab the Rampage. Red, black. We go target creature sacrifices an artifact just as a flex. Yeah, I could hit sacrifice as a creature, but we really want to make sure he, just flex on him with the artifact clause. Okay. Archive Troll. And, Loyalty. Let's play out the Fae of Wishes. And I'm going to add a white man to the pool and cast Oath of Kaya on the Barkai Troll. I know it's not going to kill it, but then we can double block it with the Faes. Enlightenment begins within. And yep. That means we can ultimate Narset next turn. Yeah, I mean, okay. So he can give this thing hexproof, but then we can still double block it with the Phase of Wishes if it chooses to attack. This will be on 6, so we can either keep plussing it for life, get cards, or emblem it. If we draw another dead card, we can bounce our Phase of Wishes next turn. And yeah, we're in a pretty good spot from here. Alright everybody, and we are back. So this deck is actually pretty solid. Like, we have all the pieces that a really good control deck needs. We have game against aggro, we have game against control. The only matchup that I found that I really got ran over by was, well, aggro if you don't draw one of your 7 board wipes, which isn't very likely, but it can happen, I guess. But I mean, all in all, the aggro matchup is really strong. But it's Teamer Adventures. I lost to it a couple times, and I beat it a couple times, but it is very draw dependent. Like, the games I won, I knocked out the Escape from the Wilds from their hand with an Agonizing Remorse, and I got to stick a Narset kind of thing. And yeah, it is quite draw dependent in that matchup. If they hit you with the God Draw, you're probably not doing great. But I'm happy with the deck. The mana base was iffy. I'm not even sure how I would change it. I mean, maybe you want the full set of Triumphs, but then you're like not playing on curve as much as you'd want to be. It's tough. 4 colors is rough. But all in all, guys, the list is really fun. You guys should give it a shot. If you made it this far in the video, be sure to drop a like, leave a comment, maybe subscribe. I make a couple decks every week. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.